Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is October 28th, and right now we are looking at the infrared satellite imagery. I've also got air mass characteristics overlaid. You can see in the ridging out here some warmer air being brought towards the poles, and we've got this troughing where the cooler air mass is now driving down across California. You can see some colder air moving in behind that, and we're going to have some precipitation across some of the state today. Some gusty winds, some wave action is going to pick up as we go through the next couple of days as well, and we'll take a look at the extended forecast as always as we go through the video this morning. Taking a look again here on the infrared satellite imagery, you can see the cooler air aloft starting to arrive. Had some thunderstorm activity up across the Pacific Northwest yesterday, and we're not expecting widespread thunderstorms out of this, but we could get some mountain snows and some precipitation even down through Southern California. And again, some below normal temperatures are coming across the region, and these gusty winds will accompany that cold air arrival as well. So looking at Los Angeles National Weather Service, gusty northerly winds late Sunday through early Tuesday. I'll show you the weather map here on that here in a moment. And you can see some gusts 55 miles per hour northwest north, strongest southwest Santa Barbara County and northwest Los Angeles County, all the way on in through early Tuesday. Tomorrow morning, taking a look, we also have some beach hazard statements. We're going to kick up that wave activity as well. You can see some gale warnings off the coastline, some wind advisories, and there's even a high wind warning just off to the higher terrain there southeast of Tehachapi. Now, we have been mentioning this the last few days as well. I did miss yesterday on that note. Also, I was out on the coast of Washington shooting some wave activity and watching thunderstorms out there. One of my rare misses here. I don't plan on making that a common occurrence, but you can see we do have the chance for some light precipitation as we go through today and on in through tomorrow morning. Storm total rainfall today. You can see we are getting some light precipitation, but this is what's known as an inside slider. That's why this is fairly moisture start, but we do have some potentially more interesting systems coming as we go through the period. Stick with me here through the video for that. Las Vegas and of course Baker, Barstow, Ridgecrest, and Lancaster out there are all under a wind advisory. Some high wind warnings there just off the east of Pahrump, and there's Las Vegas right here across the higher terrain. Now, taking a look at 100-meter wind speeds on last night's European model. So you can see the winds are starting to become a bit brisk and some southwesterlies across the Sierra Nevada, westerlies across some of the higher terrain, the transverse range and the peninsula range. But as we go through Monday today, you can see these winds really pick up out of the west, especially as we go through this evening and tonight. Check it out. They really start gusting across the desert areas. You can see the wind switch to northerly here across portions of Nevada. It's going to come down into some of the desert areas as well, and we're going to remain gusty as we go on in through Wednesday. But then we get a little bit of a break here until we get yet another frontal system. It's going to be bringing some cold air aloft as we go through the midweek period. You can kind of see that marching down the coastline here. We may be getting some precipitation out of that across the region as well. I'll show you more on that here in a moment. But yeah, we're going to remain below normal as we go through the upcoming week. Taking a look at the European Artificial Intelligence, Hawaiian Islands, bottom left, there is the state of California. Put this into motion. You can see some of that light precipitation being wrung out. And again, across the Sierra Nevada, there's going to be some snow flying. Put that into motion, and you can see the next frontal system as we go through Wednesday afternoon there. We're going in through Thursday morning. The precipitation maybe making its way down across the Bay Area as early as Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and then we continue on through the extended, and you can see we have kind of an upper level trough dropping down across the region. Going to keep those temperatures suppressed, and check it out, a little bit better, some precipitation chances even for Southern California as we scroll on into next weekend. We kind of take that with a grain of salt right now, but we are watching that system coming up here. Now, total precipitation in inches, we'll put this into motion. This is a European model. You can see, so this is what's going to be happening today into tomorrow morning. You can see some of the higher terrain of Southern California getting some of that precipitation, maybe even a little bit of light precip down towards the San Diego and some of the coastal regions down there as well. As you can see, again, inside slider, not a lot of precipitation to work with these systems. However, we bring that next frontal system down, and some of the models have been teasing out a bit of precipitation for some of the Bay Area, even some of the Sacramento Valley. We scroll off in towards the weekend, and that upper level low tries to sag down across the region. That could bring some more interesting amounts all the way down through Southern California. So we're watching that one. We'll break that one down again tomorrow during tomorrow's video. And just to kind of drive home the point here, we're looking at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet. This correlates with temperatures aloft. You can see the very cold air moving in inside slider, and then we get kind of a reinforcing shot here, and this one might drop down the coastline. And again, depending on just how this sets up the trajectory of this system will mean everything as far as what kind of precipitation chances we are going to have. So we'll be watching that system very closely coming up. And 5,000 feet, 850 millibars. This just kind of drives home the point with the cold air's arrival. Check it out as we go through tomorrow morning, Tuesday. Reinforcing shot as we go through the mid-period of the week, and towards the end of the week, we keep this very cold air aloft across the region. This will be about Saturday night. So nice pattern change, nice change of pace here across the state of California. Now, looking at significant wave height, then there's a reason, as you can see as I play this forward, why they have the beach hazard statements coming up as we go through the day today. You can see some of that wave activity moving down all the way through Southern California. You can see the direction of the significant wave heights, for example, also. And then we start to get a little bit of a break here as we go on into the day Wednesday, but then maybe some more wave action as we head on in towards the later portion of the week. Now, total snow in inches, national blend of models. Here's the Sierra Nevada right there. And of course, you got the state of California. I'll put that into motion. You can see some of that already probably starting to fly across the higher terrain as we speak right now. We go on into Tuesday morning here. And then, of course, we're going to get multiple opportunities for some snowfall across the higher terrain as we continue on in towards the later period of the week. You can see some pretty decent amounts showing up for the higher terrain. That's nice to see late October and early November, no doubt. I mean, we're still fairly early in the season. So, yeah, thumbs up for that. Now, taking a look at 2-meter temperature anomaly, you guys can probably imagine what this is going to look like as we scroll in through the week. Reinforcing shot is going to keep things below normal here for much of the state of California. And you can kind of see how this area, near Death Valley remains above. That's because the westerlies, or you get a little bit of compressional heating off the mountains there. So that's the reason for that. But yeah, the vast majority of the Southwest is going to be below normal as we go through this upcoming week. Daily 2-meter minimum temperature, so you can kind of see what we're in for, the higher terrain. As we scroll through the next few days, you can see pretty chilly overnight lows, even for the valley areas. You're going to feel the chill in the atmosphere. Definitely going through the seasonal change here into fall weather. And daily 2-meter maximum temperatures, I'll scroll through here fairly quick because a lot of 60s out there. We bounce back a little bit, maybe later portion of the weekend, but still very comfortable here across the Southwest. I mean, look at the desert areas have cooled down dramatically as well. So yeah, fall has come. 6 to 10 day, you can see we continue the below normal temperatures here across a lot of the west, and kind of a mixed bag here with precipitation here, but we will be watching this. You can see that above average signal does include Southern California, portions of Nevada and Arizona as well, and we'll see if this actually comes to fruition also. We'll break that down day by day. But anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Click like and subscribe. We'll do this all down. We'll break it all down again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.